back. So today, basically what I'm doing, this isn't going to be some Battlefield 1 today. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be basically going through my, I'm basically going through like what I do in Rockstar Editor, kind of what my process is. I'm going to be trying to get some videos with my, um, uh, whatchamacallit, my Drift Tampa, because I really, after I bought it, I kind of said, hey, this is probably going to look kind of cool if I put it in a thing. I tried to get myself in an empty lobby. I'm not complaining about this one, though. If anybody does end up messing with me, then, I'll probably end up leaving the lobby and just finding a new one that's hopefully completely empty. But I don't mind that much because, it's not a lot of people to really say, oh man, they're probably going to bother me. But yeah, so I put a little disclaimer in the description of this, but I'm just going to say I'm not like in any way like super good at Rockstar Editor, Um, I wouldn't consider myself the best, but I also wouldn't consider myself the worst. I have been working on, doing editor clips for quite a while, so I kind of know my way around it. But this is not going to be like an actual fully blown tutorial kind of thing. It's just kind of gonna show my process. How okay, nice. That's great. I didn't even do anything. Um anyways, okay. I'll have to find myself another lobby here. That's really annoying that they just kicked me out for no reason because yeah, it's just kind of stupid cuz just trying to stream here. Of course, they did not know that. And they didn't know that I wasn't gonna, mess around with them. So I guess I can't blame them. I mean, if I find an empty lobby, somebody joins my lobby, I won't like kick them out on the spot, really. I mean, I'll like if I'm playing with a bunch of my friends, then I'll probably only like vote to kick them if they're killing us while we're trying to do our businesses. Because normally when I have an empty lobby, it means that I am working on my businesses. So, yeah. So, anyways, so I definitely like the Drift Tampa. I used to own it like a long time ago, but then I stopped using it for a little while. But, now I rebought it and I basically just want to get some clips in.
You're through to your garage.
Uh,
Need me to bring you a ride?
it might even be kind of
It's
cool if
coming
I
at
can
you.
get some night clips here, which I'm probably just going to be drifting around in the country. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do two different things. And just to kind of show you what it's like experimenting with something new, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a clip where my character is driving around the car drunk, and I'm going to see if I can use the effects that are in the editor to, maybe just make it look crazy, you know. But, as you can see, this thing's just kind of really fun to drive around. Obviously, it's the Drift Tampa, but, I do love the drifting. um, so hopefully I don't get kicked out from this lobby. Real quick, I'm going to pull over my Drift Tampa here for a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my app, especially because if you guys do end up tuning in on this while it's live, you could easily send me some questions. Maybe even if you want to, you could request something for me to do. Um, Which, you know, I mean, if you got some kind of challenge for me to try to edit something, create something, you know, I'm definitely down because it's always nice to give yourself a little challenge. So I'm just pulling up my app here. It should block off part of the screen in a second, even though I don't understand why they have to for these things specifically, since it's just usually saying, you know, blah 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 has connected their companion app. Um, yeah, I mean it says my name, but eh, maybe if they only like blocked off that or blocked off like only the last name. Okay, second screen. Sorry that I'm just kind of sitting around here, guys. But yeah, I think my character also kind of suits the Tampa right now, just because he's looking a bit like he would drive a cool muscle car like this. Which, yeah, you know. So yeah, here we go. I've got my app all set up. So yeah, I mean, I don't usually mess with players when they're in a lobby like this and all that, because you know I know how it would be for me. I wouldn't want someone to mess around with, you know, me getting my crates. But you know, I just so I mean sometimes if I'm feeling a little mean, I might, but I usually won't do anything super crazy, especially like blow up their stuff. So let's see here. I'm gonna kind of look around, kind of scout out where I can kind of practice doing like cool drifts in this thing. Which actually, if I could somehow get used to doing that corner, it definitely would be pretty cool. Which maybe instead of going from like the top up here, maybe if I were to go down the road a bit, and this would be a good place to do it too, which that wasn't too bad of a drift. You know, I'm just kind of trying to get the feel for it so I know what's going to happen when I do the clips. I'm going to try to be fairly thorough with editing these clips once I get them, so maybe I'll just kind of have a path like this, uh, go like this, and if I could do that a bit more smoothly, it would also be really cool. But you know, then I got a tiny little whip out there, and then, ugh. I don't think I've ever been really good with that curb. I think I usually don't try to drift it, just because, especially since it kind of changes direction, I'm not even really sure if it's 100% possible. But you know. There we go. So I try to do it something like that. I think I have to go fairly slow if I want to get it down nicely. But you know, no biggie. So let's just kind of see. I'm going to kind of go full speed at this and kind of just see what happens here. So maybe I'll go from about here. Okay. So this is just going to be kind of a test run. You know, I'll probably, in the clip, I'll rev my engine like this a bit, spin my tires, blah blah blah, just kind of stuff to make it look cool. There we go. If I can pull this off, ooh, it's going to be hard. And especially since the traffic, it's going to be hard. But, you know, you've got multiple takes, so you don't have to 100% worry about it. So yeah, that would definitely look fairly smooth in the editor. Actually, that would look really cool if I did a drift there, just because of the way it starts going downhill, then it, you know, just has a little slump there. slump. I don't really know what you'd call it, but yeah. So we're just gonna kind of get started on this. I think I've kind of got a good feel for what I'm doing. Sadly, there is gonna be already some drift marks on the road, but you know, it doesn't matter that much really, because to be honest, you know, I'm sure in real life there would be a couple people. I do like I do kind of want to go from farther, because the farther you go from kind of the better it'll look, really. Really just because that way you've got more stuff to work with each clip. Um, and usually when I'm going from like clip to clip, sometimes it's a little awkward because I don't remember what I did at the end of the last clip, so I'll usually have to redo it. But yeah, you know, just all around, this car looks really cool. I don't think I'm gonna repair it real quick just because, I mean, I think the only real damage is here. And once this guy goes down the road a bit, then I'll go, because I wouldn't want him messing with my clip either. Um, but yeah, and I also really like the livery on this. Even brighter colors would even look nicer if I decided to go for some brighter colors. As you can see, these people are not very happy with me trying to fulfill my drifting dream, but they're just gonna have to deal with it. So I think I'll just kind of get started from on this. So what you want to do is you want to hold down on your D-pad just like you're switching characters, and you press X to start recording. So this guy's gonna try to go around me here, sadly. Maybe get a little... Always do like a little wobbly start like that, just because it looks kind of cool in the editor. You know, I'm kind of taking it slow this one, to be honest, just because I don't know if anything's gonna turn around the corner. But you know. Oh, come on, come on. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we got it, we got it. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I think that's the truck from earlier. So cool, I got a nice little whip out there, and now I'm gonna just kind of do this. And that was really clean, so I'm pretty proud with that one. Uh, so yeah, you know, it's kind of just nice to just go around and try to see what you can do. Um, and you know, I do like almost any corner in Grand Theft Auto. I always like to drift it just for fun, because you know, it is kind of fun just to try to get the feel for it. Which this corner, ooh, hoo, 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 ooh, and I actually got that drift pretty good. Woo, okay, yeah, I'll definitely want to get some clips of this, because I don't think I'm going half bad here. Oh, and then maybe some off-road here would be kind of cool. One of the things I really like about this car too, with the drifting, is I notice a lot of the time when I'm trying to hold a drift, it's kind of easy to control, because I can keep drifting and start like holding down you know, on the accelerate trigger, and it's still kind of like, it's almost like it pushes it while it's still drifting, um, which, you know, it just makes it a lot easier to control. And I really like the sound of this car too. I think it'll sound really cool in Rockstar Editor. Um, because if you listen to this, just listen to this thing. First of all, when it's stationary, it still sounds like it's still making a little rattle, right? You guys can probably hear that. I never really looked at the interior, but it's pretty cool. And you know, it's pretty nice when you're revving up, but then when you actually go, it sounds really nice. And yeah, one thing with, you know, just trying to get these cool little videos where you're just kind of drifting around. One thing, even though, you know, you do want to try to get some speed, do some cool corners at high speeds, it's always nice to use your brake. I'm hoping that didn't create too much of a scratch up on the front. No, it didn't do anything really. Although, you know, every now and then you do want to recall your car just to make it nice and fresh so it looks nice in the clips. If you have a super damaged, like especially if it's not like an armored vehicle, if you have a super damaged car like that, it doesn't look the best. Which, hold on. I'm just gonna make sure this person isn't... Okay, they left. Just making sure they aren't trying to come over and attack me or anything like that. Which I think what I'm gonna do here, even though, I mean, you don't really stop here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing around over here, just because this part, obviously you stop, because there is a big little thing painted on there that says stop. So, and there's a car coming up, so I'm gonna let this one pass me first, and then I'll start the clips exactly once he passes me. Go ahead, go ahead. Go, 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 go. Don't scratch my car. Alright. And I really like to keep it at that point where it's spitting out like fire constantly, just because it looks really cool in clips. So, definitely a cool little launch there. Alright, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm going a bit off-road there, so it's not the best, not the best. Which, oh, I'm gonna cancel this one and restart it, just because it definitely wasn't how good it could have been. Which this lobby, actually, it's starting to clear up. There's only a couple people left. So, oh, dang it. What? What? Actually, it's too bad I didn't keep that clip, because that might have looked cool if like the guys got angry at me and I went to beat them up or something. So yeah, I also feel like this is a pretty easy car to control. Uh, Drifting in it, you know, it's not too hard to control. I'm gonna... Cool, got it, got it, got it. Oh, I didn't mean to bring that menu out. That's not too bad. Gonna try to catch some speed here. Go, 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 yeah! Alright. Oh, 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 okay, it's not gonna mess that up too bad. Now here's the part where I go off-road, which, off-roading also... you know what? I'll save this, and I'll cut the end, just because I didn't do that corner well at all. You know what? I can actually use my tracks here to line up where I was. And I think I'll go back a bit so I still have around the same speed. And then I'll just kind of, that way it, you know, looks better. Which I am definitely not doing as good as I was before. Trying this out. Ooh, okay, that was good, that was good. The good thing with going off-road in this game, since it is pretty slippery, you can really whip your tail out there and just kind of get a cool little thing there. One thing, it does kind of suck that I don't have someone to maybe do a drag race with, but you know, not much you can do. And yeah, so definitely after that, I'll have to end the clip like there. I'll have to take it off. Now, as you can see, that's actually really weird how they have that bumper. Look at it. Like, look at on the bumper how this thing is moving. It looks that's weird. But yeah, so obviously since this thing is, you know, moving around like that, and especially since, like, as you can see, the one part is moving, but then there's like a copy of what's moving under it, so it wouldn't look that cool in the clip, just because like it just kind of looks a little strange. So I am going to what I usually do if I want to recall a car is I just go to Motorcycle Club, start Motorcycle Club, return personal vehicle, and disband MC, and then I can call my mechanic back up nice and easy.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
No, I don't need one of my rides. I just wanted to call and
I'll
say
get there
hi,
as soon as I
Mr.
can.
Mechanic. Alright, so I actually, now that I noticed, I was fairly zoomed in on my view, and you know, that definitely makes it a bit harder when you're drifting, just because you've got less view to work with, which it doesn't matter that much, but you know, just so you can kind of see your surroundings a bit better, react to them. Yeah, but as you can see, this thing really has like a kick to it. You know, like, actually, if I can get, I know one thing I've been working on is getting like a good start like that where your wheels don't spin. As you could see, I got like a lot of kick at the start. Um, which none of the Grand Theft Auto like muscle cars, none of them do wheelies, even though some of them have wheelie bars, which kind of sucks. But you know, it's kind of cool just to see that, you know, as close as you can get, you know, looking like maybe possibly if he had like some better stuff on his car, maybe he'd do a wheelie. It's just kind of cool to get that in the clip. I don't know how these wheels look, because I kind of put these on, and when I went outside, they didn't look half as good to me as they did when I started. So I'm actually getting pretty good at doing those starts now, those launches. I don't know what you call it. Oh, hey, look out there. People getting angry at me here. So, actually, one thing I can do is if I look on the minimap here. So, a road like this, it's, you know, as you can tell, It's very windy. Um, Although where I was, it was pretty windy too. Um, Because I just kind of try to check out these pathways. One thing, actually, over here somewhere, I'm gonna get heading that way so I can check if I can do this one jump that I don't think I've ever gotten it on Rockstar Editor, but it's a really sweet jump that kind of blends in with um, like it looks natural, like it looks like it was accidentally formed by nature, even though it's like a beautifully created little stunt jump. Which, by the way, so this might be important for you guys too. If you guys ever want to do a stunt jump in Rockstar Editor, um, but you're worried that like when you do the stunt jump, since it goes out into that like cinematic camera, you know, like this kind of thing, where it watches you fly by in the air. Um, like if you guys are wondering, or this will basically just help you out, is when you go into Rockstar Editor, you can actually make it so that camera doesn't go on, and you can add the normal free camera effects, which yeah, it's pretty handy. I'm very glad they did that, because I know in your clips, if you go in first person like this, you know, just for fun, um, they'll make it so you can't edit the camera angles at all, like on your own free will. Oh my god. Try not to get this thing damaged up. Um, but you can completely edit it, you know, to any spot you want, any position. They make it so you can't do that when you have first person in your clip. And the thing about that is no matter where it is, no matter how long, even if it's like half a second, even if it's so fast that the eye can't even comprehend. Hi, random marshal just sitting on the road. I'm guessing that was one of the players. Dusty Dollars, I'm guessing. Oh! No! Is that piece at least not wobbling? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it then. I do kind of hope, you know, because really the thing is none of this is planned out where I'm gonna go. I'm really just going around the map, finding out, you know, kind of places where it would look cool for this thing to drive, and just kind of going, alright, let's do it then. Which that might look cool in a clip, but I'm not sure. So, dang it, come on. No, there's a bit of a scratch. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It only really looks bad when it's in the light. This part up here where I'm going to be driving is going to be a little tricky to drive in. I think it starts going off-road. Yeah, it's going to go off-road completely, like any second. Actually, this part here, it's not like completely, you know, off-road. It's still got a bit of pavement kind of stuff there, even though your tire marks apply as if it's like that, which I don't think that looks too bad, because it looks like there is definitely a lot of dirt covering over the normal part, but here it's completely off-road. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a feel here. This thing is definitely a bit of a beast. Like it really, like I said, it gives quite a kick. One thing I'm seeing though that's a bit of a problem is if you look at the front bumper, look what it's doing in the ground. Well, exactly. Look what it's doing in the ground. It's going right underground, which that can look a little awkward during clips because you're kind of like, uh, I don't think that's possible. Obviously, this thing, um, you definitely wouldn't want to bring it into the hills because I'm noticing this is not, this doesn't have much ground clearance. But obviously they make it so your car doesn't actually like start scratching up the ground um, in GTA. It's just one of those things they make purposely unrealistic, just so it's better for users to play. All right. Actually, that's interesting what I just did, cause uh, I pretty much did a 360, and I didn't even mean to do that. Which, okay, so I think the jump. Alright, so it's right here. So I'll probably practice that jump a bit. I'll practice the jump from not too far away. Just kind of spinning around here for fun, because it's such a slidey car. Alright, let's just kind of go for it from here. See how well I do. Whoa! So obviously, as you can tell, if I'm hitting this jump at like full speed, it's definitely gonna get me pretty far. Which, real quick, what I'm gonna test out is how like fast I go, or how far I go when I'm going like super fast, because you do kind of want to know that, just because you don't want to accidentally fly into the hills and then realize, oh, that's gonna look really bad in the clip. Which, that turn I'm definitely gonna have to remember I have to slow down on. I might have to. No, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Alright. I think we're gonna be able to hit this jump at like full speed. So yeah, it's not half bad. So if I want to go at full speed, I'm not really gonna have to worry about it. The angle may change things a bit though. Hold on, I want to see something here. I'm gonna speed up and then I'm gonna. So yeah, that's not half bad. Like, I don't think that looks too weird. That one did because I was going a bit too slow. But like, if I do a 360, I don't think it's gonna be half bad. So what I'm thinking is, after I do that jump, once I land, I'm gonna try to maybe pull off that 360. I might do it in a separate clip just in case, but you know, you can always kind of edit the end point. So yeah, that corner is super sharp, so I definitely have to be really careful. And then there's some sharp corners through here a lot. I definitely want to do something with some explosions, by the way, because I think explosions will go well with this vehicle. Okay, so let's see here. If I start somewhere up here, I go through here, I think this will look a bit more scenic if I go through here. And don't go too hard there. And I gotta remember up here, slow down a lot. Alright, that's not too bad. Got a nice drift going on there. I might want to start this clip real soon because it is gonna become nighttime very quick. So I think I'm not even gonna do the jump yet. I think I'm just gonna move straight onto the clip, which that 360 wasn't too bad either. So I'm definitely excited to see how 360s turn out for me in this clip. So yeah, that wasn't too bad going, but that was going backwards on the track, which sometimes that can always be a bit easier depending on the situation. Alright. So I don't think, you know what, just because there's so many cool hills here, I think I'll definitely start from a different hill. Probably this one, unless, what does this look like through here? It's nothing special. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at the top of this hill. And I'm gonna try to get a fairly nice launch. So, you know, I'll be doing it the way I was earlier. It's kinda strange you got your golf caddy going on there, but whatever. So yeah, my lights just turned on, so that's a clear sign of me probably wanting to start this as soon as possible. So I'm gonna just start recording. If I don't get like a super good launch on this, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, not too bad, especially for dirt. That looked a little bit bad, just because of the way I was kind of being very cautious of them. Which you do want to look fairly aggressive with your turning, which I'm not completely doing here. And I'm gonna go this way this time, apparently, just because I didn't really drift in a way that made it look good for that. So, alright. And then we do the jump. Cool, cool. And, come on. Okay, cool. And then I think I'm just gonna... Alrighty. Yeah. That should look pretty cool, especially because there was that one part where my wheel like really flared out. You know, like I did this and then I somehow caught it back. Gonna see what's up here. Oh, I can't drive through here because all those people are gonna spawn inside the tunnel. It sucks because when you drive through that one, they just automatically all start spawning in the tunnel and shooting at you. And it's like farther down than you expect, so it's kind of like, dang it. But I think what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna make my way over to the, yeah, I'm gonna go to this one just because this little airstrip is longer. That looked kind of cool. Gonna get a little, I'm gonna try to get a little unplanned clips here. I do drive down this road a fair bit, so you know it shouldn't look too bad. I kind of messed it up there though, so, but it's no biggie. Got the Lost MC driving there. Try to get some really fast clips. Oh, that's where it's gonna have to end on this one. But like I said, the whole thing with following my tracks. Although I do have a light out, so never mind. Unless I wanna, nah. Since I got a light out, it's gonna look really weird. Since I know I'm gonna be recalling my car now. Oh my god, these guys, they just turn like nothing, and you're just like, what? Ooh, ooh. Too bad I didn't get a video of that. I mean, even if I did, like I said, the headlight. So hopefully the gang attack doesn't spawn on me over here. Just kind of going in circles for a second here. I really, like I said, I really like driving this car, so I'm gonna be drifting around a bit. Let's see. Doing donuts, that's sick. One thing that would be a little cool is if I had something to maybe track my controller, just so that way you guys kind of knew what I was doing. Maybe that way you could figure out kind of a technique for drifting in these clips. But I'm just gonna return my vehicle to storage, disband again, and it's time to call my mechanic back.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll bring it by.
There's my Drift Tampa. Cool, cool. Alright. That animation took, like, forever, so... Nice. Alright. One thing that looks cool with this is those little X's on the headlights. You know, the little tape in case the glass breaks. Kind of looks interesting for a video. Look at this. And then that last one I meant to whip it back so I could go back to the start. What I'm gonna do is I want in this clip for my launch to be fairly good, so I'm gonna practice that. See, that wasn't too good. I think one thing I noticed, no, it's not that. See, because if you look, after I rev, it's really important once I let off. I think I need to make sure that I don't mess it up there. Because the way... I was getting it really good earlier, but now I can't figure out how to do it. I look like a really bad driver right now. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Because it sucks, because you kind of have to make sure you don't wham on the gas. Alright, there we go. That's how we do it. Yeah, so as you can see, when I start it like that, it makes it look a lot nicer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down the track a bit just so I can refresh my tire marks. Which, it's not gonna matter too much if those ones stay, but they shouldn't. Alright. Alright. So, actually, I forgot. I wanted to... Can I do it from here? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, one problem. Look. Pink. Okay. Is there close enough? Yeah. Sorry guys, but I am gonna go down and change the tint real quick. Just because I want to put flares along the sides. So it looks kind of cool. Whoa, lost control there. That wouldn't have been very good if I hit those gas tanks too hard. God dang it, dude. Again, since this car is really slippery, you know, even though it's pretty easy to control the slip, it does spin out every now and then. Oh, I didn't take out my headlight. Good. Um, but it is pretty easy to like not be able to stop in time. All right. Hey, dude, how's it going?
I'm trying to remain enthusiastic, but I don't really care if you buy it or not.
Wait, do they have a... Oh, I just kind of wanted to see that. Do they have one
You
for
can
this?
look, but no try
Oh,
before
I
you
have
buy.
it on there.
That was a disaster.
Alright. So, I'm just gonna kind of think about this real quick. So what would look nice lining the track? I think I'll just go back to the default one just so it's red. And by the way, I actually kind of forgot about this. I forgot they added this hatchet in. I don't know if there's any other melee weapons I forgot about. Just going through there.
Enjoy.
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't really remember about that hatchet. Hopefully it doesn't get to daytime by the time I'm ready for this clip. If LJT could stop calling me constantly about supplies, be nice. Especially because actually, when LGT when he calls while I'm recording a clip, it's really annoying because I actually have to go in, um, put a marker down, and click to audio so I can put the voices at 0 so you don't hear like LJT while I'm in the middle of you know, like epic battle scene. You don't just randomly hear LJT like saw dude. Alright. So now we're ready to put some of these down. Where is my flare gun? There it is. So gonna make them fairly... Oops. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to make this look right. I don't want these flares to wear out before I can use them, I just realized. Ah, dang it, they're already wearing out on this side. Okay, I'm just gonna get in real quick and just record it. Okay, and I got the good start too. It's not gonna do too much with those flares on there, but you know what? At least it adds a little effect. Messed up the drift just a tiny bit there, but not too much that I would really complain 100%. And I tried to make that as like so it popped out as much as it could, but it looked a little weird, that drift. And I'm just gonna kind of drift around in circles a bit, switch which rotation I'm making, you know, just so it looks a little cool. I'm gonna try to get some donuts going here if I can. Cool. Alright. Now, what should we do next? Oh, right. I've got an idea that I've been kind of holding up my sleeve. So, what we're going to do next, and I'm going to do this for the final clip that we do with this car before I start getting into editing them. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go to the police station, and I'm going to try my best to make it so I start revving my engine. And I think when you rev your engine in, you know, like a nice car like this, I think the cops and Grand Theft Auto start getting angry with you. So, which is actually pretty cool, because it's kind of realistic. Because I don't think I mean, I'm sure you, every now and then, you might get one of those really cool cops that, like, if you were to rev your, like, you know, your supercar engine with no intentions of actually breaking a speed limit, you know, I'm sure one of them would be like, dude, that's cool. You know, there's always those kind of cops every now and then. Oh, wait, that thing over there, that wall, that's definitely something we could look into, because that wall, I know you can get kind of a cool little wall ride going on there. In clips, it might not look as cool, so maybe that will be my last clip. Sorry, but you know. Alright. So I don't know if there's any specific place the policemen will spawn. I probably have to wait for day, which it shouldn't be too long till it goes to like complete daytime, because it's about 5:11 in the morning according to my in-game phone. So I'm just gonna go down the street, and that way it has a chance to, like, just reload the, in case there's any cops that'll spawn there. Alright, and I'm actually gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab myself a drink of water. Alright, sorry about that, guys. You can call me unprepared in the comments. But Oh, wait. I just noticed something now that I'm sitting still here in game looking at the car. 1 second, let me open this water. I just spilled that over myself a bit. Nice, nice. Alright, there we go. That's better. For some reason here, my second screen just went off, so I'm gonna have to double check. Okay, well, the broadcast is still going. I'm gonna double check in game too. Okay, cool, yep. Alright, so, yeah.
Public service announcement from LJT.
Okay, it's just... LJT needs to shut up sometimes. Oh, wait, I got out because I wanted to show you. Look. Drifty McSlidey. Which I think while I'm doing my clips, I'll definitely add something in where I show these little phrases. What does this say? Not entirely sure. You never know with Rockstar though. They could have any kind of reference. Pretty sure the people are freaking out because I'm just pointing at my car with a gun, but you'd be batty? Batty not to? I don't even know. I should put a plate on there that says drift or something, because I have a couple plates on some of mine. On my what do you call it? On my Imponte Dukes, I actually have it where it says Hellcat, and well, for my Duke of Death, I mean specifically, it says Hellcat, and obviously I got a bit into talking about cars yesterday, which I'm just really into that car, so I made the Dukes look kind of like it's the same sort of color. So I'm not actually getting any cops spawning in over here, which is strange. And it would kind of suck if for some reason they weren't spawning in. But actually, I forgot I have another idea for some clips here too. So first of all, on my way, I'm gonna go try to spawn in a cargo bob over at the airstrip, but on my way, I'll just quickly try to get that clip of me using the, or doing that little wall ride, which I'm just gonna get as much speed as I possibly can here. And I'm gonna start the clip in a couple seconds. And I've done this wall ride quite a bit before, so I kind of trust myself to get this done. But you never know, maybe I'll say that now and in a couple seconds I'm gonna crash it. But hopefully not. So it looks pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Pretty good. And then, uh-oh. Wait. Maybe I can save it. No. I ended the clip because I was going more into the ditch. I thought that might look cool if maybe I was drifting through the vegetation there a bit. And then I just kind of hop back up onto the highway like that. But, you know. Oh. Fast and Furious style here. This truck driver must be so confused. I wonder if there's actually any cars in game that are low enough that you can properly do this without messing it up like this. Man, this truck driver must be like, what in the world? You just basically ran me over. I'm destroying my car a bit here, but it's going to be destroyed on my way up. Well, I'm gonna recall it, I guess, anyways. Drift truck! Oh my god, I finally detached the trailer. That's what I was trying to do that whole time, but it wouldn't detach. Alright, anyways, so let's keep going on our way over to the airstrip. Just in case, so I don't have to completely go the long run, I might as well go back to this airstrip over here. Because I think this might have a better chance of spawning in the cargo bob, because I usually see it here more often. But you know, that could be for other reasons.Maybe one of my friends spawns a cargo bob in and I just don't realize it. But you know, whoa. It's very hard to control this thing in the rain. I'm learning that very quickly. It's not here right now, but like I said, or as per normal, I can just go down the track and try to respawn it in. But while I'm doing that, I am going to, hopefully not go in. Oh, okay, it's not even a river there. I was a little worried because it looked like maybe I'd get a little wet, but it's all good. Yeah, I actually realized I have a lot more ideas for clips now, so you guys are stuck with me. Alright, so once again, do this, not that, do that, do that. Maybe if I go to this, sorry if this messes up, but just in case, I'm gonna see if this works. That way it's a lot faster. Alright, cool, yeah, it does work like that. So I can just use the little interaction menu to call it in. Somebody's angry with me. The tires they have on this before you put on your own custom ones, they do look a bit better than these muscle ones that I put on. I mean, they definitely make the tires wider so it still does fit. I'm trying to get a good angle of this here, but there's all this grass here. Oh, oh, here we go. Here we go. Like if you look, it's a lot wider of a wheelbase there. I mean, I could be wrong. That might just be my eyes deceiving me there, but you know, hopefully not. Oh my god. I'm not really being careful with this thing. Although, after I do what I'm gonna do, I'm sure it won't really matter. Okay. So now there's less that spawned in over here. Dang it. Oh, is that it? What the heck? That spawned as soon as I... Man, that was like perfect timing there. Awesome. I should stop putting the cap on so it doesn't take me so long to get a sip. Yeah, guys, so I talk a lot. um, but for some reason when I do these videos, obviously, I'm a bit nervous. But it's kind of weird because, whoa, okay, it hooked up fine. But it's kind of weird because, what was I trying to say? Like my throat will get kind of like, it's not really that it's in pain, like it's not to the point where I'm like, stop the stream, my throat is burning, but you know, it's really, it starts to feel a little uncomfortable, so I kind of have to, I don't know if that's just because when I'm nervous when I talk, if maybe I do something different with my voice. I'll definitely find out tomorrow. But you know, it's weird because I'm realizing if I drink some water, it definitely helps a bit. Sorry guys that this is taking so long to get up to the top here, but not much that I can do. So basically what I want to do is, I'm not just going to do the typical fly down some random side of Mount Chiliad. What I'm going to do is I am going to actually use the, like little, it's like that little part, you know, where there's like the broken off bridge kind of thing. It's not really a bridge, obviously. I think it's meant to be maybe some kind of lookout. But it's a little broken off and I can kind of ramp off there. So
Public service announcement from LJ.
he's calling me so much. Okay, drop it like that. Gave it a bit of a rough drop, but I mean, who cares, dude? I'm not gonna, well, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get back to my cargo bob after this, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And I just put the cap back on it again. Don't mind me, just kind of forgetting the fact that I need a sip of water every now and then. Okay. Good. Good. But I don't know, like, I feel like when I go through these streams, slowly I start, it's like it's kind of getting tense, and I slowly get to talking like this, where it kind of seems like I'm trying to put on the slightest old man kind of accent on there. But, you know, when I take a sip of water, for some reason, all of a sudden it feels perfectly fine again. So, I don't know. I have no clue. I probably should have left that there because it might have looked cooler in Rockstar Editor. Because breaking things in slow motion, you know. This car is getting really dirty. But, you know what? It kind of looks cool that way, so. I think what I'm gonna do is actually, since there is this danger sign here, voice crack, it's gonna kind of add to the video. Like, I might focus on the danger. So yeah, I'll stay up here for a couple seconds, um, for the clip, so that way that's when it's kind of looking at the danger sign, and then it'll start going. By the way, quick little talk here. I'm gonna do a little rooftop talk here. You know, one thing with these clips. Now, these clips that I'm gonna do for YouTube here, they're not gonna be like super amazing, wow, planned out. And I have seen lots of really cool Rockstar editor creators who can do these whole scenes where they actually create something like completely directed and all that. And I mean, there is one thing is I have kind of experimented with that, although I can't really do it in this video unless I got some of my friends to join in. Look at my leg there. That is not okay. It's getting warped. But, it does take a lot of effort just to get your friends in and telling them, okay, go do this, then, and then do this, then, and then I'll do this, and don't forget that I'm going to do this. This is the most crucial part, and then I'm going to do this. Do you remember? No, I actually don't remember, Hunter. Oh, well, then, again, we're going to do this. Like, and, it's really hard just to get going. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a little bullet hole there. I think it's supposed to be like a sticker like that, but who even knows? I'm still trying to figure out exactly what this is supposed to mean. Like, I'm guessing they just wrote it down wrong and it's supposed to say you'd be better not to, but I could be easily wrong there. So, also, by the way, while we're in this view here, I really like the taillights on this. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to doing these clips here. So, I'm staying here a couple seconds for when it looks at danger. Revving up my engine, start, go down, and woo! And I'm gonna jump out now. Uh-oh! That's not... What? What? Okay. Nice. That happened. I'm gonna try to get really close into these rocks, actually, because it looks really cool on clips when you're, flying by stuff. I mean, I'm not that good of a parachute flyer, so I'm definitely not taking it too risky here. But, I'm trying my best. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna turn out well. And then fly a bit through here. Looks kinda cool. And then maybe try to land in this tunnel. Cool. And then that way I just have a bit of running at the end, just to look kinda cool. Real quick, I'm just gonna start running towards the road, just because I'm not gonna, just so I can call my vehicle in there, just because this area is a little hard to drive in unless I were to be a little more careful. So it's not too bad just walking a bit down. But anyways, guys, one thing that's funny with this stream is yesterday I really wanted to like start playing like these or I like bought my Drift Tampa. I really wanted to just start driving it around in GTA just for fun, and that's like literally all I wanted to do. I just wanted to log on to Grand Theft Auto and do that real quick, which I didn't really have the time. I had to get some homework done. So, and I got that all in now. Um, but one thing I realized is, my friends are suggesting for me to do some Grand Theft Auto streams like this. And, you know, Abzu just got installed. Which, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'm hoping the next day that I can play that Abzu, however you pronounce the game, because now it's free on PS Plus. So now I have a little story mode game to play, which, I think that would be kind of cool to stream. I have seen a little bit of it, but not a lot, because I didn't really like watching the person playing it. I wasn't too interested. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and go back here now. Hopefully this time there's some people there waiting to catch me for speeding. But yeah, anyways, I really shouldn't have went off topic like that, because I totally forgot what I was just saying before. But I'm gonna finish it by saying, so yeah, because I say yeah, after a lot of things to conclude what I'm speaking about. So, all right, did I see one? Nope. What about this? What about this? Okay, cool, we found somebody. And dude, complete rebellious here. I'm gonna be parking in the handicap. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why, but just for the clip, I feel like not doing that. So I'm gonna rev a bit, and then I'm also gonna spin my tires. And since they can't detect exactly what I'm doing, I'm gonna add a little action in here, which you guys should probably know what it's gonna be. Obviously, finger kiss. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, this would look a bit cooler, but I don't know. Let's see. What is LJT? Come on, man. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that one. Cause the U Loco one, he kind of points, and then he's like, "You crazy dude," but I don't know. That one looks a lot more personal, so I'd only have to focus on one of them. But this one, I can focus on both of them. So I'm just gonna double check and make sure that they don't realize what I'm doing. All right, cool. They're completely oblivious. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do? Actually, there's not really a way I can do this, but it's too bad I can't like pretend that I just came out of, the little jail here. But I'm just gonna kinda maybe walk around the corner, do the sign, and then, you know. Cool, okay. Looks good. Now I'm gonna run around to my car, start revving, see what they do. Okay, they don't really care. Okay, what if I like go directly in their face? What? I swear they used to react to this. I'm gonna go like, okay, he's holding his gun there. Okay, this kind of sucks because I'm not really getting too much out of it. They really don't care. They're just like, all right, have fun with that thing. We can't really catch up to it anyways. Oh. Okay, I think I've got it. I think I gotta swing at them. Okay. Got it, got it. Yes, and they shot my car a bit, so it'll look kind of cool. And then I'm not going to record that last part. You know, little cliffhanger. Sorry if I don't talk too much at certain parts of this. I'm probably getting focused at some points. Because, you know, you do have to really pay attention to what you're doing so you don't mess it up. Uh-oh. Oh, I kind of saved it. I mean, there's a bit of a scratch on the top, but I'm not going to complain about that too much. So I do have one last thing that I want to do before I go into editing, which, by the way, this is going to be a fairly long stream because I have done quite a bit of just trying to get some, you know, clips. So, which I don't think I've spent a lot of time recording them, but I don't think I actually have that much time of like actual content on there. So while we're here and we're just kind of casually driving, oh well, first of all I'm gonna put down a waypoint, but yeah, so guys, I used to do YouTube quite a bit. It used to be kind of a thing to me. I didn't stream. But what I did is I used to just, I mean, I was one of those kids that just used to make a bunch of Minecraft videos. I even made Roblox videos, I know. Laugh, laugh. But you know, at one point I ended up deleting those videos because I was like, okay, well, nah, that's not me. And I even did a couple, like, I actually tried to make covers of songs. But the thing is I was thinking, oh, this is just an instrumental on YouTube. I can easily just put that music in the background while I sing the actual lyrics, and yeah, we can call it a cover. But obviously, my videos were detected for copyright, and I was like, oh, so that's a thing. I should have thought of that. But like, oh, did I just? Okay, my lights are still both on. I'm gonna have to drive away from here real quick, just so I don't. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to drive away from here so I don't start the gang attack, because that would kind of suck, and I need it to clear out. But yeah, you know, and I used to just do a bunch of stuff like that. Obviously, though, at one point I was like, no, I can't do this. Lots of schoolwork. Oh, my hood's popping up. Alright, I'm gonna have to recall it then in that case. Which actually is not that tedious, but it still is kind of like, come on, man. But then I ended up deleting all those videos. I think I even said, like, okay, school's kind of gotten in the way now. I'm going to stop doing this YouTube stuff. And, my channel, the name used to be, like, Singing Gamer. I kind of want to change it back to that. I'm not 100% sure. If I can, somebody might have took it, whatever. Like, I said that wrong. But you know, I want to change it back to that because now it's kind of like, okay, I'm returning on the scene of playing games here, and yeah. So basically, I kind of said to myself, all right, well, I've still got uh, like 38 subscribers on my channel, surprisingly. Let's see here, and what I did is I was like, hey, insert, well, Jordan, Jordan, he was in one of my live streams. I just went, hey, Jordan, so, I'm a pretty swell guy, I'm a pretty decent guy, I'm a pretty good guy, but when I get some sugar in me, no, but, you know, I talked to him and I was like, I kind of want to just stream, I kind of want to try it out. So this is just kind of a bit of a learning curve for me. Um, but it's super simple with PlayStation because I'm very happy with how they have this little system here because I can like get well, first of all, the quality is supposed to be 760. Um, oh, why can I not why can I not think of the thing? It's 720p, I guess. I don't know. And then it's also supposed to be 60 frames thing, mabobber. I really I got into this conversation and now I'm totally forgetting all the terminology. But it's just kind of like I decided, hey, I kind of want to do this just for fun. Um, and obviously any money off of these. So all of this is just strictly because I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Because I'm hoping some of these videos are a bit entertaining. But I have no clue what you guys think. Um, but I just kind of said, all right, I'm just gonna start streaming here. It's super easy to set it up, and basically that's why randomly a video came up of me playing Battlefield 1. Now Battlefield 1, that was like the first like legitimate stream, when I say that, by the way, cuz I have past videos of my Rockstar stuff, which Rockstar editor, I have a Rockstar editor clip on there of a like chase, which I kind of just uploaded that for fun. And then I did a couple live streams where I wanted to show my friends my Rockstar Editor clips because you can't actually share play them properly. Um, but and then I just kind of said, alright, so in that case, that was pretty simple when I streamed to you guys, just so you guys could see my Rockstar Editor clips, and I said, alright, I'm gonna do some Battlefield 1, and I told them, alright, if you guys want to join me for a stream, you can, and, that's when Jordan joined me for a stream. I'm hoping I can get my friend Cole to join us for one too, which, that's just kinda why I'm here right now. That's why I kind of already have like 43 subscribers, pretty big milestone there. Yeah, but it's that's just kind of why all of a sudden I've just kind of appeared here. I don't know how many of you guys are just random people on the internet and how many of you are just some friends, but doesn't matter either way. Anyways, I've been really postponing this clip here because I've been getting into this big talk about why I'm here. So, yeah, sorry if you guys are just like trying to get into these clips and you're just listening. Like, hey, come on, dude, just get to record. Go. Just do it. But you know, sorry. Alright. So I don't think. One thing I'm noticing, these vehicles over here, these planes and helicopters, they spawn in late, so I guess I'll have to wait a couple seconds each time I go by so I can make sure that there definitely wasn't something that spawned in for me, or like the cargo bob to be exact. Whip around here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think it's definitely more common for this thing to spawn here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Come on, in the cargo bob. There you go. Alright, lift off. So now what I want to do is I basically just want to get a clip of me driving off a building in this thing in the city, so you know, simple as that. Just your everyday clips here. And actually I'm hoping, I mean, like I said, I wanted to get some explosions in here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm probably gonna try my best to maybe put some explosives on the edge, so that way I can just be like, woo! But I also might end the like the clips off on a high note where I'll just basically probably just throw a pipe bomb down, so that way it explodes and my character falls over, but you know, he doesn't actually die, because that's how the pipe bombs work, and that way I go like flying off a building. I don't know, something just silly just to end it off when I'm editing this. So I'm probably just gonna go for the maze bank. I think it's the simplest choice for what I could drive off, you know, easily. Swinging my car around a bunch here. Flying through the city. Flying through the city. I don't know why I've got this in the sound of Frosty the Snowman. This might look a little cool too, because it's gonna be at nighttime, so you know, the city's pretty nice at nighttime here. Sorry about that, guys, I just got a little party invitation. If I get another, I'll probably just say, by the way, kinda streaming here. But maybe if you want to help out with some clips, you know? Just kidding, but you know. Alright. Should be good like that. Now, I'm gonna try my best. Well, actually, I can just do it from high up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump out of my cargo bob so that way the cargo bob isn't up there in the clip. Just because it would be a little awkward, you know, just a giant cargo bob sitting there. Wait. I kind of want to, you know what, I'm just gonna do this for now. Worry about this for now. This might be a little hard to skydive onto the maze bank, but oh well. Okay, is that... I think I'll just land perfectly fine. Cool, cool, cool. So I just heard that cargo bob explode off in the distance. Who knows where it is now. But wait, I just want to look over with my sniper real quick. Okay, so I wouldn't really be able to do it from that building. One thing in the future, guys, that I do want to experiment with is I do kind of want to see if I can get some clips where I use director's mode, which is kind of cool. I mean, yeah. You just basically get to choose an actor. You can choose dialogue, all that. You can put some props in, so that way it's a lot more like, you know, high quality Rockstar editor. Yeah, I just kind of just called the cops off there because I might as well, since it's gonna be kind of you know, I don't want to just wait up here, even though it would be a bit slower, or you know, that's the reason I called them off, because it would be a lot faster than just waiting. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm just gonna kind of go. Is there like a particular... I'm gonna get out and check if there's like a specific side I want to go off of, you know? You never know. I probably want to go in an angle so I don't accidentally hit those things there. I'm probably just gonna make it so I just go flying off. I'm probably gonna go into a bit of a nosedive. Actually, it would be really cool if I could go off this side somehow, because I think it says Maze Bank here. One time I was standing on the Maze Bank letters in Grand Theft Auto, and that was probably extremely scary for my character. But, you know, so there's a Maze Bank thing on this side too. Is it anywhere else? I'm kind of being careful here. Okay, so it's over here too. Whoa, I got like really close to the edge. So I think this side definitely doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I don't think there's much for me to crash into. So I'm... No way! No way, no way! No way! Oh, why? Why? Why did my character have to do that? Did you guys see that? It was like it was totally independent. Like he just planned out to ruin my day there. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna try to make it over, where's the direction of it? I'm gonna try to make it over there so I can get a helicopter and fly back up. Oh, I don't have a parachute. Forgot. Well, I mean, not that there's anything I really could have done to solve that problem. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was trying to check out which side I wanted to go off of, and then I accidentally just drove right off. Hopefully I don't get a bounty on me for stealing the car. I don't think you usually get them unless you actually, you know, pull the NPC out, which I don't know why they, like, I don't know how they know how to get to you there and put the bounty on you. Anyway, so we're just gonna drive down here, get our way over here. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, alright, there we go. And luckily there's no security guard here watching in case anybody decides to steal. So we're good. I mean, half the time the security guard doesn't even care when I steal it, but, you know. Get ourselves back up there. Man, that was just kind of silly because, well, at least we can check out each side a bit better here. I mean, if I were to go off over here in front of the actual letters, it might look cool. Would it be any different here? Not really. The thing with this side is I don't know if I'm gonna really weirdly land in the construction site there, but who cares? It's actually gonna get to daytime, so I really hope I do get this nosedive done before nighttime ends. Maybe when it's just barely morning in game it would look a bit cool just because, you know. Oh, okay. I thought that was really bad, but it wasn't. There goes the helicopter. So, real quick, I'm gonna check and see if I can just use the Lester, because it's probably gonna get the cops on me again in a second here. Yeah, there we go.
Which one of my skills is required?
Okay, cool. Just
Can't
do
handle the
that.
heat, my
Alright,
friend?
so wait.
Okay, leave it with
Where...
creepy Uncle Lester.
I mean, I should have checked this out beforehand. I really hope I don't go flying off again. What? I thought I landed way closer to the edge there. Whoa, 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 dude. Okay, so the red thing is somewhere over this way. I'm trying to be as careful as I can, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't have to wait. Well, is this where the red letter is? Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll just kind of go off in this area. I'll just kind of mark it by that little arrow there, so that way I can plant the explosives so that it can look cool like that. So, you know. I just realized I might get the cops back on me for doing the explosives, but oh well. Not much I can do about that. Alright, so I guess since it's there, I'll plant one all the way over here, and then another one all the way over here, and those shouldn't be close enough to my car. I mean, honestly, I probably could even put another batch even closer. Where's that other one on this side? Right there? Okay. So wait, let me make sure I'm lined up. Ooh, I can use this little red light to line myself up. Awesome. Alright. I mean, should I maybe... No. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think they're fairly close. I don't know. I'm gonna be really careful about this, but can I, like... Okay, I can. Okay, so this is gonna be a little tricky just because I'm gonna have to kind of remember which side is which. But wait, oh, did I just break that light? Okay, I've got a plan then. I've got a plan. Just break the rest of the lights. No? Can I not run that one over? Maybe I have to use my actual wheel. Oh, there we go. That way I just know which light is... whichever light is on is which way I'm going. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to do this. I mean, it's daytime, so, but, I mean, not much I can do about that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, it's really intense trying to do this. Go around the top like this. Aw, dang it. Now I got my only source of figuring out. This might look a little weird in the thing, but whatever. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be close! Oh, yeah. Alright, I think that'll look kind of cool. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it'll look pretty cool. Now, time to go get another helicopter. So I did take out the light by accident, so I didn't completely know where I was going, but I still got it in the right place regardless. Well, I think. I might. It'll be funny if I go into the clip and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you messed that up big time. Oh my god, that guy looked like he intended to hit me there. So yeah, this last clip is gonna be the very last clip. Now the crazy thing is the stream is already almost at 2 hours, which means when I'm editing these clips, I don't know if I'm just gonna end the stream early once I say, you know, you guys probably kind of have the basis of what I do in editing. That actually, I got a plan. I got a plan. I'll go into Rockstar Editor for the tiniest little bit, and I just got another invitation. So I am gonna message that person real quick, but I'll do it on my PlayStation Messages app, so that way it's not half as bad, or you know, I don't get that blue screen. But so what I'm gonna do, here's my plan. I'm gonna record this last clip. Then I'm gonna like basically show you just a tiny bit of editing. I'm gonna show you specifically the last clip there, just because I think it's probably gonna look the coolest. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just upload it to YouTube. It's not gonna have a voiceover or anything, but that way you guys just kind of know that's what it turned out to be. Alright, so cool. And okay, guys, you guys might complain about this a little bit, but I'm gonna upload it tomorrow, because then at least we have something happening tomorrow. What? Oh, that's my friend. Alright, I'm just texting my friend real quick just to tell them that I am streaming. And I'll tell him to come to Maze Bank. There. Because it doesn't look like they're doing anything, so I'm pretty sure it'll be alright if they just come real quick. Alright. So yeah, this last clip here that I'm doing now is just gonna be me using a pipe bomb to just destroy myself. I'm gonna kind of fly up a little bit here. You know what? She's probably gonna end up landing here anyways too. Whoa. I'm trying to get it so my helicopter will go. Oh, please don't explode. Oh, please don't explode. Oh, I'm running. Okay, I'm good. Although the propeller is destroyed on that thing. Hey, dude. What's going on? Oh, I didn't mean to give I didn't mean to give that symbol, but oh well, I kind of forgot that I had that on there for my actions. Oops. Alright. Hello, dude. Alright. Actually, that's a proper thing for what I'm about to do. So, actually, I'm gonna have to kind of work this out here, because I'm actually gonna have to go down here, because it's not really gonna work if I go from the top up there. Ooh, ooh, I'm trying not to fall off the side, but I'm also trying to figure out where exactly. I think we're just gonna go to this corner here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it down right here. Whoa, careful. Alright, out of the way. Out of the way, man. I know you can't hear me, but out of the way. Come on, over here. I'm gonna point. I'm gonna point. Go. Go. Move. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't blow me up. But it should be kind of funny. Oh my god, I might be able to land this too. I might be able to land this. Woo! Yeah, dude. Okay, I think that'll be a good kind of end there. Ow, I fell by accident. Dang it. Alright. Well, anyways, guys, so I'm not gonna end it yet, obviously. By the way, look at my character. Jeez, I mean, I know I blew him up with a bomb, but that's pretty violent, dude. Anyways, so let's get into Rockstar Editor now. We're just gonna load into this real quick. Tune in, my dude. Alright. Tune in. Can I, like, send an invite? I don't think so. Sorry, guys, that it's on a thing right now. It's, like, probably... Display message to spectators. Spectators and sorry guys, I'm just trying to work something out here. So like I was just trying to figure out if there was a way I could invite that friend, since I did kind of just I know I just kind of left them there and just kind of said I'm going into Rockstar Editor. But, well, I didn't say that. That's the thing. I didn't tell them that I'm going into Rockstar Editor. So, you know. Alright, create new project. So, you want to go to create new project. As you could see, that's how I got there. Oh, I just realized. Okay, wait. So where do these clips all start? And I feel like I must have got quite a few. Oh, I forgot about that when I'm on top of the thing. Alright, so what I do first is I just add them each to the timeline. You just click X, you know, just go through. I'm really quick at this because I'm used to adding them in. I'll move my thing over. Actually, I should. Okay, yeah, it's 5. I'll move my thing over just so I don't have to move it over after, but I'll still move it over. I'm sorry, this is really hard to explain what I'm doing right now because I'm doing it really quickly. But you know, basically, once you add the clip, you're over here on the timeline. I move it over here so that way once I exit back to add another clip, then I just go up and then I can already just add it on that side, move over, click add, blah blah blah, so on. Sorry, I was going through that a bit sloppy. But anyways, so I'm gonna do this one, and depending on the time after I finish editing this one, I'll do a couple more. But yeah, so basically, you just load into your clip by pressing X here, and it gives you all the button prompts, so I really don't have to tell you guys, I guess. But just in case. Oh, I forgot to put my app back on so I could see the chat. Which hopefully nobody spoke in the time. Because, yeah. I don't know if it said that my thing was disconnected. I don't think it did because I don't think I left the app for long enough. But okay, so the first thing I do here, cameras. I'll usually just start it off somewhere random. Uh, uh, go out. If you zoom in, it gives a bit of a better effect than if you were to actually just go right up in front of it. I don't know why it does, but it does. So yeah. And so I'm just speeding through it right now, but as you can see, so right there, that's a bit of a problem. What I could do is what I think I'm gonna do. Well, it's not that bad. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it there. Actually, you know what? Just for the purpose of the video, since there's not an actual way to cut in between clips completely, what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna move the endpoint, which is a thing you can do, which is pretty useful sometimes. So that way I can just whoop. And as you can see, it's going through the rest of the clip that I've been recording here. But I just want to do this. So that way, once this is where I stop drifting. Okay. And then I'll like put it to there. This is just my way of like cutting clips since there's not an actual way you can go in between the clips and then like put them together so that way it does like, it's not the normal way you cut a clip because they don't have a feature to do so. But for now, I'll just basically what I'm going to do. So I do this for most of the clip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on blend mode linear, and then at the end I'll just zoom it out a bit, kind of go up in the skies here, right? And then that way what it does is it slowly moves the camera angle up into the sky like this, and it slowly zooms out. Since I did zoom out a bit there, what I'm actually going to do here, I forgot about this. Right here I do a pretty nice drift, so go into slow motion. Looks kind of cool when you're sliding. And then I'm just gonna go 50, 100, just to make it look nice. So, and then after that, I might as well edit the depth of field. I'm just gonna do custom for now, which is fairly simple. Alright, so it's, my friend is watching on their tablet right now. So, cool. Alright. So basically what I'm doing in the stream right now is I'm just kind of going through, some clips showing how I do my, artistic process. No, but, so I'm just... These are just basically a bunch of clips of me in my Drift Tampa, so, which is like my favorite car right now, since I rebought it. So yeah, that's how that one goes. What I'm gonna do real quick, gonna go back to the first marker, and if you really want to, you can do this kind of thing, add some filters in. Which, by the way, I forgot that I said I wanted to do a drunk clip, because I was gonna experiment with, this. Although that's for when you're high in game. That's where the actual effect is taken from. What I want to do, uh, I want to do this one. I'm gonna lower the intensity a bit. I usually like to edit the saturation just so it looks a bit more colorful. Put in some contrast, even though it doesn't affect it. Well, I don't want to put too much contrast on in this one because it would look a little too defined. I might even lower it so that way you can see stuff better. And then brightness, just to about 3. I'm only like fine adjusting it. And then just a tiny vignette. I mean I actually never said that word out loud. And I never actually tried to figure out how you actually say it. So I said VNet for now, even though I normally say just VigNet, even though I know that's not what it actually is, you know, but I just say that in my head just because that's simple. Um, and yeah, so that's pretty much everything there. Also, if I really wanted to, at one point in this clip, I could like say, oh, wait, real quick. What I forgot about there is nostalgia clip. If you press L3, you'll copy effects. That way you can just paste to each other one if you forget to add in your filters. Um, and then, okay, so I'm just going to go to a random place here. Probably just here. And I'm going to say set thumbnail, which I'm being really thorough right now. I don't normally do this much craziness when I'm editing. When this whole thing goes up on YouTube, I'll probably try to make it fairly nicer than my other ones, just so you can kind of see what happens when I really go through it thoroughly like this. Now, one thing, real quick. So yeah, save changes. And I'm gonna have to re-add that clip, which is the one on the maze bank, so it's up here. So that way, I'm gonna have to check the times on this clip real quick. So I'm being really thorough with this, and I normally don't put this much work into clips, but I know how to do it. So this is at, you can see the timestamp at the top, 9:38 out of the 10 minutes this clip goes through. So 9:38, so that means I want to go to the other clip now. And since last time, I moved the end, so this time I want to move the beginning, so that way it's like I'm cutting it out. By the way, since you just kind of tuned in on the tablet, Ninja, basically there's no proper way to actually cut the clip, so you have to do this stupid stuff where you edit the start and end point, which I just realized I looked at the wrong part on the timestamp, because you can see that that's not going up at all. It's still 9:38, so I think it's somewhere around here. That's just a guess right now. I'm gonna go back and check for sure, just so it can look cool. Alright, so where is it actually then? It's at 10:39? Wait. Well, it's 13 seconds into the actual clip, so I'll just use that time. I keep on accidentally not confirming that I want to leave the clip, but here, so 13, and it's about 0.17, I think, into the thing, so I'll go about there. It should be good. I mean, milliseconds won't really make that much of a difference. So here, I'll put another camera angle on here. I'll probably do something different since in this one, wait, so, oh yeah, I don't actually want to start it off right there, because then I'm not actually cutting anything out. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm gonna, whereabouts do I start going off? Okay, about there. So I'm gonna go, so that way what I can do is I'll stop it there, and then rigid. And actually, one thing I forgot about, shakes. You can put some pretty cool shakes in there. I'll do some ground vibration. That's pretty intense and pretty fast. So that way, when it's drifting, it looks really cool. Now, what I'm gonna do here is actually, if I turn off look at target, I can do this, so it's a lot easier to edit it. And since I'm not actually looking at the target, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. So that way, now what a rigid mount does is it completely moves with its like spinny kind of thing. So as you can see, this looks really cool, and with the ground vibration, it makes it look even sweeter. So I'm gonna start it off there. I'm gonna stop, slow it down like a bunch, so that way you can really see the tires spinning. And what I'm gonna do is, since I have my camera shake on 150%, well, I brought it down to 20%, so I guess I just go math. Okay, I'm just gonna put it to that, because whatever. And then about there, it's probably like, okay, we get it. Awesome tire spin. And yeah, you kind of have to get it because I'm about to go off the edge. So as you can see, the mount would look really weird at this part because I'm just kind of, you don't see much else. So I think what I'm going to do is just after the takeoff, then I'm going to put the thing back to normal. So it's at 150. I'm actually going to use a different one now. I'm going to go to handheld cam, which this just makes it look as if someone were holding a camera and following you, which is gonna, I mean, I don't think someone could really do a handheld cam in this situation because I'm about to drive off a building, but, still looks cool, so I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to go back to look at target. I'm going to change it to flexible. So that way, it's better that way. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do this kind of thing. Question mark, question mark. Yeah, should be good like that. And then after it goes off, this is what it'll look like. So. And then I just kind of swan dive. I'm going to change the angle again. So that way you kind of see it like this. Looks really crazy. Wow, look at that. He's falling. And then whereabouts do I... That's where I land. You would not want to be someone on the ground right there. So I'm going to go to about here. I'm going to change it back to... Or I'm gonna kind of do this kind of thing. Yeah. And then around there. So like about here. I'm gonna go not move with target, not look at target, just so it can help me figure this out here. But okay, so looking at him. Now it's looking at him for real. This is going to have to be super slow so it doesn't look really strange. How fast is it? Oh, I did not mean to do that. That's a weird glitch they have, but it won't look like that in the long run. So that way, yeah, he kind of smashes down hard. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to edit another angle where I'm fairly zoomed out back to normal, about at normal, and then the speed obviously is gonna have to speed up again. I'm not gonna do filters on this part just because filters do look a little weird, you know, unnatural. So then stop like this, go like this, but then at here, where I'm about to land, I'm gonna go blend mode linear, bam. That way it looks a lot nicer because I kind of zoom out as he's falling since it's super zoomed in on him at first. So that way, let's just kind of look at this whole clip and review now that it's all put together. Alright, so I think this little shot here, I think it looks really cool just because it looks like this is a very powerful muscle car. Even though this is a game where cars don't look very like crazy powerful all the time. So then he smashes down like that, and I'm definitely gonna have to change it there. So at that part, I'm just gonna quickly go like this, so that way when he whips around, well, I want it to follow him. I forgot to turn that back on. Alright, so like, oh dang it. It's a bit of trial and error with this stuff. Maybe I'll start it off like this, and then I'll make it so it slowly turns. Linear, where's linear? There you go. Little weird there. Little weird there, not gonna lie. I'll put in the middle where the camera is a bit farther. I don't know. It's kind of weird sometimes with doing this stuff. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So, do. Okay, looks a little strange, but it's all right. It's all right. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more editing. I'm definitely going to try to get the stream to a little bit more. I think just to make this a little bit more interesting, I'm going to edit this clip where it just looks really silly. So, alright. I'm going to kind of... Whereabouts does he throw it? Okay. So then around here, I'll make sure that he's kind of like this. And that way, I add on linear and then, so it blows up fairly quickly. So I'm going to kind of back a little bit and yeah, okay. And then what I'm gonna do in a second, I'm gonna add a linear effect so that way it blends into where I'm gonna make it so his skydiving looks a bit more normal. So I'm gonna zoom it back out and then okay, so back up here, blend. And that's kind of cool because it turns with him a bit. Alright. And yeah, and as you can see, my character got super damaged, and I was kind of surprised because I didn't realize he got so damaged. And then I think here what I'm going to do is, especially because I think I'm about to pull my parachute out, I'm going to make it so it goes like this. That way in the actual clip it goes, yeah, okay. Because he starts leaning forward a bit more since I get him to dive, you know, harder. So, and then, yeah, there he goes, pulls the parachute, and I'm going to speed it back up so it's not like boring with slow motion. And then, since I have a bit of a bad landing there, I'm going to make it so Move with target. Okay. And once again, I'm gonna do that so that way it's a bit easier. Nice parachute. And then one thing I like to do when my characters fall is I like to get like a clip where they basically fall on their face right towards the camera. So, look at target. Kind of readjusted the thing there, but oh well, it's kind of better like that anyways. So that way, oh, that's a stupid thing that it does where it looks up. So I'm gonna get it not to look there. And then, 1 second. I'm trying to figure this out. I know this looks a little weird right now, but okay, so that way it zooms out a bit. I need to zoom back in a bit so it doesn't look too strange. So do that and it should look okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good, although I have to make it so, because it's weird, because you could see how it was looking up like that. It looks up before your character actually pushes himself up. So the camera's looking up at nothing because it thinks that your character has already stood up. It's a really weird thing they did. They just kind of messed it up. But I think what I should be able to do is I should be able to just put a blend there. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then that's kind of the end of the clip. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do, there's one last little thing I'm gonna show off of editing in this stuff, which is I'm gonna add in some rock just because rock is rock. So you guys might not be able to hear that well. Well, actually, yeah. I'm not gonna add it in just because you can't really hear the music too well over YouTube. I know that for a fact. And you can add text. You can add little ambient tracks. You know, these are pretty cool because you can put in like horror drones. So if you have like a scary scene, you've got these weird little creepy sounding, you know, movie style horror drones. So, and then like if I really wanted to, I could add in text somewhere so it looks kind of cool. But I don't know. I don't really want to work on the timing of that right now. So save. And then I'm not going to export it yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to full screen preview. And basically, so what this does after you export it is the clips will they'll switch like automatically. So I'm just gonna quickly go through these clips real quick so I can get to the one I want to get to. Was I just like get to the one I want to? Alright. It's gonna take a little while to skip through these just because it needs to load each one. Some of these are longer than the others, so come on, tick tock, we don't have all day. See, this is the thing with live streaming too. You can't just cut out the video so it's not like super awkward going through stuff. You just kind of have to deal with it. Come on. I think we're almost to the right clip. Actually, now I really want to edit that other clip, but you know what? Just for the excitement, I'm going to save that last clip for when the actual fully finished thing is uploaded to YouTube. Uh, just so everybody's kind of a bit more like, oh, I'm gonna go watch that so I can see how funny that clip is, because that clip actually, something weird and goofy happens. Anybody who watched the whole stream would know, because they seen each one of these clips being recorded. So basically, this is what the final form of it would kind of look like. At the end, when it transitions, what it would do is it would automatically cut to that, like, just fast. Like, there wouldn't be a loading, because you're gonna see it load in a second, like this. Yeah. So instead, it would just cut to what's coming next in this next clip. I'm gonna put the HUD off, so that way we can see it like it's the final finished version. So cool. Go off the edge. Flying. Alright. And then boom. So yeah, you kind of know how it goes. But anyways, guys, anybody who's watching the YouTube video uploaded to YouTube after this, if you made it this far, leave a like, all that random stuff, and just yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And if anybody watched it live, thank you very much. Goodbye.